Hey guys, it's Paul Laramie. I'm your National Communications Director for Latinos United for Conservative Action. Unfortunately, our national president, Melinda, is very ill today, guys. She has a super flu and is unable to join us, so I'll be having the show here by myself. So I want to tell you a few things of what's going on here in Nevada on the show today. I also want to let you guys know how important it is that you give your support to an organization like Luca. So why am I part of an organization like Luca? Well, there's several organizations out there that are trying to push for conservative values, that are doing different things or having events or having shows, etc. But these organizations lack one thing that Luca does not lack, and it's in our name. So we are Latinos United for Conservative Action, and the United, that's a huge thing, guys. We are united. We are together as a family, right? The most important thing is the action. Say it with me, action. So a lot of these organizations that you see at different events, you see them online. They seem like great organizations. They have a wonderful website, but the problem is they take no action. They're out here talking a great game, but Luca takes action. So that's why it's so important to stand by and unite with us and become part of the Luca family and the Luca movement. Because we have been tasked by President Donald J. Trump to help not only him get back in the White House, but what we're also trying to do is help every single America First candidate get elected. And we're talking all the way from dog catcher to governor. We need our assembly. We need our Senate, our Congress, our state representatives. We need all of that in order to make this machine work. But the thing is, we can't do it without you. So, what's it gonna be? If you're not part of Luca, we need you to go to our, we need you to sign up and be part of our family. We love you guys. We love this country so much, and that's why we're fighting. But we can't do it alone. So what's going on in Nevada, right? What is going on in Nevada? Trump is on the caucus. Nikki Haley is in the primary. What is going on? Well, I'll tell you what. So what's the difference between the caucus and the primary, guys? Well, the caucus is run by the state party. It's run by the GOP, right? So it doesn't cost taxpayers. It's paid for by the candidates. The primary is run by the state of Nevada, and it's paid for by the taxpayers. So Nikki Haley is in the primary. Donald Trump is in the caucus. So no matter what, if you don't vote in the caucus, your vote doesn't count. And I'll tell you why. Because there's no delegates for the primary. The primary has no delegates to vote in the presidential race. So per Revere Solutions poll, what we're doing, and it's kind of fun, guys. And it's funny because I saw it in the news in other states. Nikki Haley is now trailing behind none of the above. She's doing so poorly that she's trailing to none of the above, not to another candidate, to none of the above. You know, that little circle you check that says none of the above. So they're using the primary to confuse people, okay? Even if you like Nikki and you want to vote for it, your vote's not going to matter. So you're just wasting your vote. The important part, guys, is in Nevada, you have to caucus for Donald J. Trump. And I know a lot of you guys have come to me and said, you don't like our President Trump for this reason or that reason, or you like President Trump, but you don't think he can win. Well, I'm here to tell you, and you know it's true, President Donald J. Trump took action just like us. Donald J. Trump took action just like us. Whether you like the man, whether you don't like the man, whether you love him and don't think he can get elected, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. Donald J. Trump has been the greatest president since Ronald Reagan that this country has ever had. And you have a chance to put him back in the White House. What's your alternative, guys? Another 4 years of this guy who's tearing apart our country, who is destroying families everywhere. No. We need Donald J. Trump back in the White House, and Latinos United for Conservative Action is going to make it happen. So I'm asking you today to stand with us. Stand with us, side by side, because we, my friends, have your back. We buck fighting. Hey, I think it's the other way around, but I like the way you put that. I don't know if I can say that on the show, but hey, let's go, Brandon. Listen, guys, we have a chance here to make a real difference in our country, to repeal a lot of the socialist policies that are being implemented by these crazy liberal nut jobs. Come on. I need you. I need you. Each and every one of you. And I need you to lock arms with us. I know I'm a little excited on the show. We just started, and here I am berating you with why you need to caucus for Donald J. Trump, right? But this is a matter that's very important and near and dear to me. I run across conservatives who are confused on why we need presidents, lost faith and don't think we can get him there. So we're working on efforts to get into the churches, especially Latino churches. Because guys, Latinos make up almost 20% of the voter base here in Nevada. And I really believe it's almost a larger, I don't have the numbers, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you something wrong, but I don't have the numbers, but I believe that Latinos make up at least a third of our voting bloc here in America. So they're one of the most important demographics to grab a hold of, especially when Latinos are naturally conservative. They follow our conservative values. My daughter's Colombian. In Colombia, they worship God. They're against abortion. They believe in being conservative with their money. But here, people come to this country and they don't know. People come to this country and they don't know the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. And they're Republicans are racist. Democrats care. They do. Democrats care. But you know what they care about? Do you know what they care about? Democrats care about keeping you oppressed. They want you to be in a totalitarian type government. They want to force policies and ideologies upon you that is not good for you or your children. And Luke is making a difference. Luke is fighting against these tyrannical. I got to watch my language because I think we're live. I'm not allowed to say what I want to say. These people are way out of control, guys. They're putting men in dresses, sending them to your kid's school. They had a dinner the other night. I was watching. I missed it because I was so busy trying to help push all this stuff out. But we had a dinner with Riley Gaines here in Nevada, right? The young lady who is spoken out against men competing in women's sports. She's been torn apart by liberals. And you know who stands by her? We do. We do. You know who stands by you? Who stands by you? Who wants to make sure that you have a right to go to church? Who wants to make sure that you have the right to raise your kids the way you want to raise your kids? That others are not influencing them. We do. We do. We stand by you. We take action. You understand? I'm a little amped up today, guys. I didn't have an outline of what to talk to. I just wanted to come in here and tell you, look, a lot of you people know me from Right News America. You guys know me from the incident where I almost died. But you know that I'm here to take action. You know I'm not a guy that sits around and talks a lot. I make it happen, right? That's why I'm part of Luca. That's why Luca is so important to America. because I couldn't find another organization that was taking action on the level that Luca was taking it. So let me tell you a little bit about our founder. Our founder, Antonio Renteria, right? This man has been fighting in politics for more than the last 20 years, okay? He is about to be the new Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, come out and vote. Vote for Antonio Renteria. You got to do it. We're going to change your city. It's going to be amazing, all right? But anyway, I get off on tangents. But listen, let me tell you about our founder. Our founder is a man that calls and checks on us when we're not feeling well. Our founder is the one that keeps us inspired to come and fight and take back this country. Our founder is a man that's fed up with the liberal policies that have been tearing apart this country. And this Biden administration is the last straw. It's the last straw. So our founder founded Luca, and it's all in the name, guys. You know, full disclosure, my daughter's Colombian. I'm not. You know, I'm not Latino. But I joined these guys because Latinos are the #1 demographic that is naturally conservative, guys. They have great hearts. They believe in God. God-fearing people, I'm telling you. You know, they believe in family. And Antonio embodies these very characteristics. Our founder cares so much about the country that he has sunk hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money into this organization to take action and take back our country from the liberal, tyrannical left. Do you understand? Am I making sense to you guys? Going a little fast. I'm excited. I'm excited about all the great things that we are going to do here at Luca. Do you understand? I hope you do. If not, you guys know how to get a hold of me. If you guys want to sign up, be a part of Luca, join the movement, donate to Luca. If you have candidates that need endorsements, I know you guys saw our last endorsements roll out. I was so excited to see that Colonel West came to us and asked for our endorsement. He's been a hero of mine since I can remember. We have some great people here at Luca. And our founder is plugged in everywhere. Our founder goes to Mar-a-Lago. Our founder is, I would consider him friends with Donald Trump. I mean, I'm sure they're not on the phone every 20 minutes. The guy's busy, but when he needs something, Trump reaches out to our organization. He reaches out to Antonio because he knows Antonio can make things happen. Lexit is out. Some of these other organizations are out. You know, and why are they out? Because they refuse to take action. These people take donations so that they can fly around the country, so that they can go to events and be, oh, I'm the coolest person. Look at me. I'm running this organization. Antonio, our founder, is so humble. So humble. This man sinks his own money into this because he cares about you. You, the one watching right now, you, your family, your kids, he cares so much about you. This man's heart is so big that it has turned him into a soldier for this country. He doesn't want to do that. I mean, the man would much rather be home with his family, doing things that regular people do, but he can't. He can't because he has that warrior inside him, because he loves you and your family, this country, so much that he's going to fight. This man is tired. This man is pushing. He's doing everything that he can do to fight, but he can't do it alone. He can't do it alone. He needs you. We need you. So let me tell you guys real quick about our national president, Melinda, all right? So Melinda, you guys look and you see, oh, pretty face, nice pictures. Melinda is a action taker. Melinda is like a bulldog. People are so scared. Like, I tried to put her on with one of the CNN guys. The guy was scared to call her. The guy was scared to call her because he knew that she would rip him apart. She's out here fighting like no one else. She's out here making sure that she's running all the states national. She's running the everything national. She communicates with each and every one of our national directors, of our state directors. She even communicates directly with our local directors. You know, she talks to our business relations director. She takes time out of her day to make things happen. And she's a monster, guys, when it comes to our rights and our families in this country. She's not going to let anything go by. She's not going to let anything slide by. You're not going to get nothing by her. I'm telling you, these people are smart. These people are sharp like a tack. And they're working for you. They're working for you. They have a heart of a servant, guys. These people have a heart of a servant. And that's what Luca's about. I know I just went on this huge monologue and kind of berated you with a ton of information. And it was back and forth and in and out and all around. But guess what? The main point is Luca. Luca is the way that you are going to be able to save this country. You lock arms with us. You take action. Action. I love that that's in our name. I love that that's in our name. Because action is exactly what this country needs. I'm so fired up, guys. I am so fired up. Man, all the places that I've been to and done and seen, the organizations that I were a part of, there's never been an organization like Luca. There's never been an organization that reaches out, that supports America First candidates, really supports. So you know what Melinda's doing, right? She's home with the super flu, very sick, but she's still pushing out endorsements. There's no days off. There's no days off. She got to work. And that's not just Melinda. It's not just Antonio. It's all of our state, our national directors. Every single one of them want to make this country a place where our children can go out, play in the street, not the street, but you know what I mean, can play in their neighborhoods. They don't have to worry about all this drag queen weirdo stuff. The schools aren't pushing things on them that are sick and twisted. Let's be honest, guys. I don't care. I'm not going to walk on eggshells. It's sick. It's twisted. These guys in dresses are holding kids. I mean, we're not going to put up with that. We're not going to put up with that. This guy that's in the White House is destroying our country. How much did you pay for milk last week? How much are your groceries? Come on. This country is in utter freaking turmoil, guys. This country is falling apart. And if we don't win this time, it's over. It is over. Sorry, I keep banging my ring on the table. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited about an organization that gives me an opportunity to fight against the evil that is trying to destroy our country. And I say trying because all of the efforts, all of the things, and the economy going up, we still live in the greatest country in the world, guys. We still live in the greatest country in the world. But how long is that going to last? How long is it going to last? We're rapidly falling apart. We are rapidly falling apart. And we need to band together. We need to band together, and we need to stand shoulder to shoulder and say, no more. No more will my gas be out of control. No more will my rent be so high I can't pay it. No more will I be berated with these high prices. No more will our children be attacked and targeted. No more. No more. So I need you to stand up with me today. I need you to stand up with me today. I know you're watching, and I know you're thinking, who is this guy yelling at me with a red tie and a blue blazer? I'm Paul Laramie, and I'm the National Communications Director for Latinos United for Conservative Action. And I'm reaching out to you, and I'm asking you for help. Your rent's too high. Your groceries are out of control. You can barely afford gas to go to work. Your children are being programmed by TV and radio and schools in ways that you're not agreed with, right? You don't agree with it. But guess what? We're here to make a difference. Right when you feel like you can't do anything, you run into us. And we're here to take action. Luca is like a freight train, right? So let me tell you, you guys probably already know, like a freight train stops, not going anywhere. You put a block of wood, right? Put a block of wood on a train track about this big, it won't go anywhere. It won't move. Why? Physics. But if you take that same freight train and keep it moving where it has momentum, where it's going, whatever miles an hour. I don't know how fast freight trains go, to be honest with you. But I mean, if it's moving and chugging along and brick wall, a solid brick wall in front of that freight train, it'll smash through that brick wall. Smash through that brick wall. So my point is, Luca is that freight train. But in order to gain that momentum, and smash through that wall, we need you. We need you. It's pretty simple, actually. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to sit here and watch? Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great organization. Or are you going to take action? Are you going to get up off your butt? Are you going to go to our website, Luca-LatinosUnited.com? Are you going to put in your information, reach out to us, and let us work with you? Go ahead and check folks we already endorsed. Check out who they are. Look into them. We're working with the best of the best, guys, the greatest. We are working with the greatest patriots to ever touch this country. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that. Oh, well, but what about the past? The past is the past. Our country is in turmoil. The people that we are working with are fighters. We're on fire, guys. We're on fire. I'm so fired up, too. I'm excited. Because there is no other organization that takes action like Luca. There is none. None. No other organization. And if there is, we work with them. So I have to sit here and ask you one question. As we get ready to close our show in about 7 minutes, I think I only have 30 minutes. That's why I try to get everything out. Throw a thought at you here, a thought at you there. That's how my brain works. I'm dealing with a million things at once, guys. So here's the thing. I'm going to leave you with this. I need you to think, how good was your life when Donald J. Trump was president? How bad is your life now under Joe Biden and the tyrannical Democrats? Are you willing to take action? J. Trump back in the White House? Are you willing to go to the churches and talk to God's people and mobilize them to vote for our president? Are you ready to go into the Latino community who is targeted and confused by the Democrats? Okay, so the Democrats are actively trying to create, you know why they're doing the border stuff, right, guys? It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with they're trying to create a new underclass of people. They're bringing people in. They're keeping them dependent on them, right? They did that to African Americans back in the day. They developed programs to keep them where they needed the government. They tried to tell them that they weren't as smart as white people or whatever. And the world has woken up. The world has woken up, and African Americans realize that the government is full of shit. That Democrats are full of shit. And that's why you all see them making videos. I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. Why? Because they woke up. And the tyrannical left is scrambling now, so they have to bring people in from the southern border, right? And they're creating a new underclass of undocumented citizens. Because when you're undocumented, you're afraid. You're afraid. What can happen? What's going to happen? And it's not just Latinos, guys. They're bringing in people from Africa, Somalia, the Middle East, China. I've seen tons of people coming from China on the southern border. But they're creating a new underclass so that they can get more votes. it's sad, guys, but we got to fight back. We can't just allow them to take our country. We can't just allow them to ruin our children and our family. We can't allow them to make life so hard that we can't even live it. Like, I know, guys, I'm dealing with the same stuff you are. My rent is crazy high. Gas is ridiculous. Groceries are out of control. I'm out here working like 2 or 3 jobs just to make it by. Just like you. Because Luca are the people, man. We're the people that serve you your food. We're the people that drive you around. We're the people that we're everybody. We're your CEOs. We're your managers. We're people that you never would expect we are, man. But we are Luca, and we're taking action because we're fed up. We're fed up with not being able to live in this greatest country in the world and live here. Okay, so let me do some clarification. When I say live, obviously we're alive, but you're not living. You're not living. When Donald J. Trump was president, I was living. I had 3 businesses thriving. I was doing great. Biden crashed the economy. Now people are scrambling. They're having to make deals. They're having to try to do things to get by. I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to tell my daughter, I don't want to wake up and tell my daughter that this country sucks. And if we don't do anything, our country is going right down the tube. You've seen it in other countries. When the tyrannical socialist, liberal, nut jobs take over, what happens? Everything falls apart. I'm tired of it. I know you are. So join me. Join me in taking action, uniting conservatives, and taking back this country. Because without you, it's not possible. But we're doing it for you guys. We're doing it for you. And you have to understand that the people that are in charge of this organization, like I told you, Antonio and Melinda, they're not making any money off this. They're losing money. They're spending so much money out of their own pocket for you. Why? Because they can. Because deep in here, they want you to be happy. They want you to go home and kiss your kids and have a great life. They want America to be happy. That's what they want. Deep in their soul. That's their purpose. I mean, they have their own families in their life, but that's their purpose, man. They're up way past where you should be awake. They miss sleep. They miss meals for you. For strangers. And guys, you got to understand, I mean, look at the numbers. The Latino population is growing voter demographic in the country. We make about at least 20% here in Nevada, and I'm thinking over 30, so I think it's like 35% nationwide, 33, 35, something like that. Like I told you, I'm not going to bullshit you. I don't know, guys. We got to take action. So I know I went on a huge tirade of what's going wrong with this country. I talked about one thing, then I was off on another thing. But that's because this wasn't planned at all. I didn't write down a script. Melinda was just supposed to come on and ask me questions about what's going on here in Nevada. And she got the super flu. So I came on here and I decided to scream at you for 30 minutes about the condition of our country and how you can help. So I really hope that some of this has resonated with you. I really hope that you're ready to take action. I really hope that you're ready to make things better. Because if not, guys, we're screwed. All of us. But together, not only I could. I lost there. I don't know if you guys saw that. everything went out. But we're going to make this the best country in the world again. We're going to make this country a place where you want to raise your kids. We are going to make this country great again. So join us in putting Donald J. Trump back in the White House. Go to the website, call the number. I don't know if it's going to be on the screen. Probably end up leaving it in the comments. But reach out to Luca. You can reach out to me personally. I'll put you in touch with our president and our founder. I'll put you in touch with whoever you need to be in touch with to make a difference. So let's do it, guys. Join Luca, and let's make America great again. All right, that's my time. My time is up, guys. Sorry about the back and forth going everywhere, but hey, you get the point. Let's fight. Let's make it happen. Luca out.